Now, everybody's heard of the TSA and the Quiet Skies watch list. It's all over the news. But what you haven't heard much or anything at all about is the FBI's COINTELPRO and the fusion centers. And for good reason. They keep it so top secret that nobody knows what's going on in there except for the people working in it. It originally was designed as a high-tech, state-of-the-art intelligence gathering center. Now, the fusion centers are basically federal, built from the ground up. Federal tools, federal training, federal support via deployment of federal agents. But it's run by local and state law enforcement, sheriff's department, highway patrol, and, for the first time, private sector. If you're thinking ex-military, Tier 1, Special Forces, exited the military and entered the corporate world doing securities, you're absolutely wrong. No, what happened is all the state and local police and the federal support that are manning these fusion centers decided to keep all the money in the family. So they hired all their family and friends of friends, addicts, drug dealers, ex-cons for some special operations.
And anybody who answered a Craigslist ad saying, if you want to do investigative type work, call this number.
I mean, these guys look like Christmas Oprah for the last 10 years. Mom gets a car, Dad gets a car, Wifey gets a car, Uncle John gets a car, whenever you get out of jail. And it's not like they were just giving away cars. They actually needed these cars, because this is the group that makes up the gang stalking section of the whole intel program. They're not the cream of the crop. They're not very intelligent, but they love their job. It's almost disgusting, sickening to your stomach to see how much they love their job. Stalking, harassing, gaslighting, 24/7, 365 days a year, and they do not let up. One of the most disturbing things is this program was never made to investigate, to find terrorists, or to build cases. COINTELPRO is a weapon of compliance to harass somebody, keep them unhinged, make them go with the flow or go crazy. And either outcome is acceptable. They want you to know that you're being harassed and followed and watched, but they don't want anybody else around you to know that you're being harassed and followed and watched. You're not allowed to know who's watching you or why. And if you try to explain it to somebody, you just look crazy.